Hi, I'm Ryan, and this is Between the Boxes. We're going to be cleaning a Zebra printer head in order to avoid streaks and all the implications that come from having dirty printer heads. I have the ZP450 with me. Doesn't necessarily matter which model you have. The general principles that I have for you today will be applicable. All right, I'm going to turn this around so you can kind of see here. I'm going to open up my Zebra. The areas that we're going to be printing are here up. This is the actual printing side. And then also the roller. This is kind of what feeds the labels through the machine. And both of these elements are what we want to clean today. I want to point out here, this is really the cause of a striation in a barcode or on your label, or one of them, is all these fibers that come from the label kind of being fed through the printer. They kind of get everywhere, and they can get up on this printer head, and that's what will cause that striation. So you can kind of see some up here. So that one up here can be just really a little thing. So you got to be really conscientious of cleaning your printer heads. What do we clean it with? I like using just like a alcohol strip. You can also use a cotton swab and rubbing alcohol. Some people say you can use hand sanitizer. I don't like doing that because a lot of times those will have like other ingredients to those, like a scent or just ingredients that you don't want to put onto your printer. This is really simple. Coming up here, just kind of with a gentle pressure, swiping all the way across. Even just 2 stripes, and I can see some dirt on there. So this printer was actually really dirty. Yep, even a couple more, still got some dirt. So I'm going to give it just a few more there. Don't want to get too aggressive with it. Cleaning the printer maybe can be done 2-3 times a week, or just depending on the label quality that you're getting. So if you're printing out thousands and thousands of labels, you may need to do this more often. If you don't have that many labels printing in a week, you can maybe go a little bit longer. So just be mindful of when your labels are printing, looking at the quality every once in a while so you know where you need to be. Okay, the second part that we're going to clean is the feeder down here, the feeder roll. Right here, you want to be really gentle. These Zebra printers aren't exactly cheap, and this is really fragile pieces of the Zebra printer. So we're going to kind of pull out on the tabs and very gently bring them up. And this piece is just going to pop out here. A little pro tip, I like taking a picture of these ends because they can come off when you're cleaning it and they'll fall off. And you want to make sure that you're getting it on the right direction, because if you put it on here and try and shove that down in there, you're going to break your piece. So really good to take a picture just so you can remember how it goes on. All right, let's clean the roller. I've got my alcohol pad. And I'm just going to kind of do single strokes down the roller. This one's not as critical to get perfect because it is on the bottom, but it is an element that we want to make sure is still clean so your labels can print out really well. Oh, there we go. See, it happens. It's not a big deal, but you do want to make sure that you still get it on correctly. And then I do like to let it dry to see if there's any spots that I want to do again. Might get this guy. But yeah, you can see quite dirty. And then you also want to be gentle putting it back in because you don't want to force these levers down. So I like starting with the little mechanical end over here, kind of pushing down there, then bring this other guy down, and then come in together. You can close our machine. And then when you feed your labels back through, you're going to hold down your feeder button, hold it down for a few seconds, release it. That will allow your labels to realign. It'll kind of push through a few and realign your label. And that is cleaning your printer heads between the boxes.